This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
October 12, 1920. The ground beneath his feet resonated like bricks, hard and fast, perfect for speed, perfect for the big red chestnut colt who danced next to him, his head higher, his legs longer. Sir Barton skittered over the flat going, antipathy in his gait. His tender feet did not like this unyielding surface, and longed for softer ground and familiar hands. The rider on his back was new. The sights around him were unfamiliar. He had seen his share of crowds, yet the shouts and calls of the people packing the bare-bones track barraged him like none other. But this was race day, and his business was to run. He had conquered big moments with no hesitation. The coagulant mud of Churchill Downs, the vaunted oval at Saratoga, the Gotham crowd at Belmont, the familiar turns of Pimlico and Havre de Grace. He knew how to run and how to win, and the horses next to him often became the horses behind him. This big red horse next to him was just another horse to fly past on his way to the wire. He needed to run, wanted to run, and little detracted from that siren's call of instinct, except the radiating discomfort each time his feet hit the packed earth. He could feel the wear and tear of 3 seasons of racing on his delicate feet. He danced and shied, the nerves within him fraying. Sir Barton did not want to pound this compressed ground. He finally felt the tension of this moment, gave into it. The man on his back tried his best to calm him, but everything had an edge. This moment was sharp with noise, with stress, and with pain. The big red chestnut next to him strode calmly and confidently, throwing Sir Barton's fractious countenance into stark relief. Before them, finally, stretched the familiar white webbing, the only hurdle now to making or breaking reputations. He calmed at the sight of the business at hand. Man-o'-War took his place on the rail, Sir Barton next to him. 2 horses stood alone among a crowd of tens of thousands of men, women, and children, their cries reverberating across the empty track. Ringing the rail were men turning cameras, their job to record the 2 combatants battling across the Kenilworth Oval. The flat prairie around the horses was bleak and colorless, but the Riddle black and gold and the Ross black and orange drew eyes toward the track. The spectacle was the gold standard of thoroughbreds, yet their arena was dingy and clapboard, certainly not fitting the race of the century. This disconnect between the talent at the barrier and the setting of their meeting bespoke the haphazard way the moment had come together. Samuel Riddle, reluctant to run his big red against older company, had eschewed the numerous opportunities to do just that because of the intimidating numbers that accompanied any entry into a race. At 2 years old, Man-o'-War had already carried 130 pounds. At 3, he had carried 138. The only reason why they were here in Windsor, Ontario, the only reason why they agreed to a match race at all, was not just the money, but the weight. Here, Man-o'-War carried 120 pounds, the standard weight for a 3-year-old. Riddle had won before anyone even set foot on the track.